Hello everyone. So today is a body scan. So yeah, welcome to everyone who is going to be meditating with us. Um, I'm going to start us off with a poem. But first of all, I'd like us just to make any adjustments to posture. So finding a comfortable seated position or a lying position, whatever works for you. Just finding a space where you won't be disturbed. And lightly closing your eyes. Just settling into a sense of being grounded, a sense of being present. And I'm going to start us off with a poem by Mary Oliver. This is Wild Geese. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Tell me about despair, yours, and I will tell you mine. Meanwhile the world goes on. Meanwhile the sun and the clear pebbles of the rain are moving across the landscapes, over the prairies and the deep trees, the mountains and the rivers. Meanwhile the wild geese, high in the clean blue air, are heading home again. Whoever you are, no matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination, calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over, announcing your place in the family of things. So, settling into posture, lightly closing the eyes if that's comfortable for you, and connecting with a sense of being grounded. So, feeling the points of contact with your support. And I'm going to name parts of the body, starting at the top of the head, working down to the tips of the toes. And the invitation is just to notice what you can feel in each place. So, starting with the top of the head, just exploring sensations around the head and the scalp. And you might notice lots of sensation. You might not notice much at all. There's no right or wrong. You might notice sensations around the ears. You might appreciate the ability to hear. And then bringing your attention to the face, just allowing a softness in the face, letting go of any expression that you might be holding. And bringing your attention into the eyes. So allowing a softness in the eyes, noticing what you can see as the eyes are closed, perhaps appreciating our ability to see. Perhaps noticing the eyelashes touching the face. And bringing your attention to the nostrils, and perhaps feeling the breath as it enters and leaves the body. So you might notice the cool air entering the body and warmer air leaving the body. You might have a sense that each breath is different. And then bringing your attention down to the mouth and the jaw. So noticing if you're clenching your teeth. Softening and letting go if you need to. Noticing if there's a taste in the mouth. Noticing any sensations in the lips. And bringing your attention down the front of the body, noticing the front of the neck and the throat area. Perhaps feeling the breath in the throat. Bringing your attention down to the collarbones, the upper chest. Noticing what you can feel here. Perhaps feeling contact with clothing. Perhaps feeling the breath. And if your mind wanders, that's fine too. You can just notice what the mind's doing and see if you can gently bring your attention back to the body, back to the collarbones. And then coming down to the chest, aware of the rise and fall of the chest as we breathe in and out. And we don't need to change or control the breath, just allowing it to be. We might notice other sensations here. We might notice the heartbeat. We might notice the breath in the sides of the ribs. And bringing your attention to the abdomen, noticing the rise and fall as we breathe in and out. Just allowing the breath to be as it is. Bringing a sense of gratitude, a sense of appreciation for this human breath. And bringing your attention down the arms. So noticing the tops of the shoulders, letting go of any tension if you find it here. And sometimes we can let go of tension and sometimes we can't. So in that case, see if we can bring some acceptance. Noticing the upper arms down to the elbows. Just tuning into any sensation here. Remembering that there's no right or wrong way to feel. Just is what it is. Noticing the elbows. Perhaps they're in contact with the floor, the side of a chair, the bed. Just noticing what that contact is like. And being aware of the forearms. And we can notice how sensations change moment by moment. And perhaps we can appreciate the arms, all that they can carry, all that they can help us to do. And then exploring sensations in the hands, noticing the palms of the hands, noticing the backs of the hands, noticing the thumbs, the index fingers, the middle fingers, the ring fingers, and the little fingers. And appreciating the hands, all that they can do for us. And then taking your attention down the back of the body, noticing what we can feel in the back of the neck. And at any point, if you notice discomfort or pain, see if you can soften the tension around it bring a sense of kindness to it. And perhaps imagine breathing into that area of the body. So we don't need to block or tense against pain. And we can notice the shoulder blades and soften any tension here if we need to. We can notice the sensations of breathing in the back of the ribs. So just tuning in to the more subtle sensations of breathing and noticing how it feels to focus here. We can be aware of the curve of the spine, muscles either side of the spine. We can appreciate the strength of the spine. And we can bring our attention into the lower back and perhaps detect a rocking sensation in the lower back as an echo of the breath. So we can perhaps have a sense of soothing here. And then bringing your attention lower in the body, noticing sensations around the hips and the pelvis, sensations around the buttocks. Bringing a sense of interest and curiosity as we explore sensations in the body. Noticing sensations in the thighs, just allowing a softness here, letting go of any tension that we might be holding. And again, noticing how sensations change moment by moment. Noticing sensations in the knees, the joints, the kneecaps, the backs of the knees. Noticing the shins and the calves. Exploring sensations in the lower legs. And bringing your attention down to the ankles. Just noticing what you can feel in the ankles. And we can appreciate all that the legs can do, all the steps that we take, the strength of the legs. And then exploring sensations in the feet, noticing the contact of the feet on the ground or your support. Noticing sensations in the soles of the feet, the heels, the tops of the feet, and seeing if you can feel each toe in turn. And we might appreciate the way that we can become grounded through our feet. And then broadening out your attention to a sense of the whole body. We're going to spend the next few minutes really focusing on the breath, allowing a sense that the breath is reaching each part of the body, that the breath is nourishing the body. So we're breathing into the top of the head, breathing into the arms, breathing into the legs, the whole body breathing. So I'll read the poem once again. This is Wild Geese. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Tell me about despair, yours, and I will tell you mine. Meanwhile, the world goes on. Meanwhile, the sun and the clear pebbles of the rain are moving across the landscapes, over the prairies and the deep trees, the mountains and the rivers. Meanwhile, the wild geese, high in the clean blue air, are heading home again. Whoever you are, No matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination, calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over, announcing your place in the family of things. So starting to bring a little movement into the body, giving the fingers and the toes a little wriggle. Perhaps turning the head from side to side. Just doing whatever you need to do to wake the body back up. And observing the sounds around us. And letting go of any effort, bringing the meditation to a close and opening your eyes when you're ready. Thank you very much, everyone. So, hope you have a lovely weekend. If, however you choose to, however you spend your time, make sure you do something lovely for yourself. Make sure you stay connected. We will be on the Facebook group tomorrow and Sunday. All the days are merged into one. So tomorrow, Mark will be on the group from 10:30 to 11:30, and on Sunday, Mark will be on the group from 4:30 till 5:30, and I will be back on Monday. As always, if you're able to support us, that will help us to continue doing what we're doing, and continue once all this is over. There will be a link to how you can support us added after this. Thank you. Bye.